from the worlds of the Genesis of Androzani Advent Calendar. Now that's what I call an inner groove.
We are now on part 2 of the Syd Barrett sessions, and we now are going to go through some of the tracks from his second solo album, which is titled Barrett. And yeah, the album artwork is a bunch of flies of different sizes, interestingly, with on a white background. This one we're going to have even less of the album featured, but the ones that we have featured are some of my favorites. As I explained before, the second album doesn't have... This one was recorded after he'd rehabbed a bit, mental health-wise and drug-wise. So it's not quite as unhinged as the Madcap Laughs, but it definitely does still have his whimsy, his personality, his spirit in it. But I definitely think it's a bit more controlled. The other difference is that the last album had Dave Gilmour and Roger Waters producing it. This time it doesn't have Roger, but it does have Richard Wright, so you're going to hear a lot more keyboard play on this one. And whilst I think the Madcap Laughs is a lot more creative by comparison, I think this album, production-wise, sounds a lot crisper. It sounds like it could have been made very recently of how clean it sounds. So that is also part of it too.
I see. Sorry, I just googled the album cover because your description intrigued me, and yeah, it is quite striking.
Yep.
There's some flies and ants and...
Yep. This album came out in November of 1970, so 11 months after Madcap Laughs.
Forewarning to all the lovely viewers, I woke up like 15-20 minutes ago, so I might be even less intellectual this time. I might just be even more, that's nice.
Have you drank some water?
Oh yeah, I've got a Pepsi next to me because
That's not water.
I know. I am not very.
Tis a weaker liquid.
Yeah.
What you're trying to say is you're here for a good time, not a long time.
That's such a basic bitch thing to say.
Yeah, but it's not basic, bitch, because the implication of what I'm saying is a joke about dying early. So it's actually quite a dark joke.
Hopefully I'll wake up a little more as the songs play. Maybe I'll have like an epiphany while listening to them. Like,
well, maybe Syd Barrett will wake you up.
Yeah, true. But yes, I'm ready.
You kidding me? Will, it's nearly 1 PM. You're embarrassing.
I'm on holiday.
Joe, I'm on holiday.
I'm on holiday, Joe.
Oh, Sarah, I cannot work the unit anymore. I need a holiday desperately now. But what about the Brigadier, Doctor? What about the Brigadier? Very important business. Oh, no. Go to fuck off now. The first song we have here is a 2010 remaster of Baby Lemonade.
Made with lemons.
Squeeze the lemons, eh?
Syd Barrett, a man after my own heart.
And...
sad town, cold eyes. the party of clowns outside. Rain falls in grey far away. Please, please, baby lemonade. In the evening, sun going down, when the earth streams in the morning. Send a cage through the post, make your name like a ghost. Please, please, baby lemonade. I'm screaming, I met you this way. You're nice to me like ice. In the clock they sent through a washing machine. Come around, make it soon, so alone. Please, please, baby lemonade. Sun going down when the earth streams in the morning. Send a cage through the post, make your name like a ghost. Please, please, baby lemonade.
I will say that like I was kind of caught off guard by because it starts off with like a bit of an instrumental that sounds like it's coming through. Have I got my headphones in the right way around?
It's coming from the right.
Yeah, it starts off with an instrumental coming from the right, and then it stops. I was like, oh, was that it? Was it just like a brief, breezy instrumental? And then the rest of the song kicks in. I'm like, oh, okay. I also really liked, you know, in the chorus when he's singing "Please, Baby Lemonade," like the layered vocals where he's
Please.
yeah, you got the higher one was "Please," and then the lower one where, I mean, I can't really.
Baby lemonade.
Yeah, and
Baby
the
lemonade.
harmony with that is quite pleasing.
In the sad town, cold iron hands clap the party of clowns outside.
You say that he was like, was he out of his drug problems at this point?
When they recorded the album, it was much more stable than the Madcap Laughs by comparison.
Right. Because I don't know if I'm just imagining this, but he does sound... He sounds more... sounds a bit happier than he did on the first album.
Well, the thing is that he's still quite cynical about the whole thing, but he's just not as unhinged. He's more just sort of moderately there, as opposed to being in such a state of despair.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I was just imagining that, but I could hear like a different quality in the way he was in the way he was vocally conveying himself there.
Yeah.
I really liked it. It was just it felt very more of a Pink Floyd sort of influence compared to other songs. It was just very, very British, sort of played by Lemonade, like that sort of almost in a drunken state, but it gives it that sort of very memorable feeling to it, along with the instruments.
Just to explain something, that guitar warm-up at the start of the song is actually by David Gilmour. It's not by Syd Barrett.
Ah.
And I can tell that because it's way more melodic in its tone, which makes it sound very different to the way Syd plays, which is a bit more plucky and spontaneous. But it does kind of give this interesting lead-in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, because this is the first song on the album, so it's kind of like that is a sort of a lead-in, and then the song plays. But yeah, you are right. This is definitely more Floyd sounding, and I think part of that is to do with the fact that Rick Wright is on production, and he's a big influence on Floyd's sound itself.
So at this point,
definitely.
he's a bit more comfy with having left the band, and is like, yeah, we can work together a bit more on my little projects.
Well, you say that, but this is the last time he would produce music.
Oh,
This
okay,
album.
never mind that.
After Barrett in 1970, that was it. He was done.
Let me spiral in peace. Thank you very much.
Yes. So obviously the lyrics are, it's his sort of typical, what you'd expect is sort of storytelling. Sort of a bit of a narrative going on. In the evening, sun going down when the earth streams in the morning. It's an interesting inversion of the cliche of the sun streaming in the morning, and it makes you sort of think of a gravedigger shoveling dirt onto a grave, which it sort of puts an emphasis on death as part of the song. Send the cage through the post, make your name like a ghost. Again, this is another echo to death itself. So there is an undercurrent of death within this song, really, which is interesting because it's called Baby Lemonade, and it's quite fluffy in its tone. But that contrast is typical of Syd.
I thought the baby was like, when you refer to your romantic partner as, oh, baby, rather than like a newborn baby.
No, it is. It is that.
Oh, okay. Also,
It
it's
is
a
that.
combination.
Yeah. You're nice to me like ice in the clock they sent you through a washing machine. It's like, how does he come up with these lines? They're so unique.
Yeah, I was kind of caught off guard with washing machine. I was like, oh, I can't think of another song with the word washing machine in it.
Well, it's funny because Arnold Lane by Pink Floyd, his other song is got Moonshine Washing Line as one of the lines. I have to also say, I think the drumming was noticeable on this one, for sure.
Oh yeah, when it kicked in, I was like, oh.
Very prominent. And his
Quite
guitar soloing, the dee-dee-dee, like that sort of thing as well. That's very signature of him. Oh, sea of
True.
clowns outside, rain falls in grey, far away.
Please,
Bum bum.
please, baby lemonade.
We can do music.
Bum.